wasn't supposed to open the door, but when you hear a voice that sounds exactly like your dead brother begging to be let in, what would you do?
Please, it's so cold out here, just let me in.
That was the first mistake. The second was looking through the peephole, because the thing outside, it wasn't my brother. Not anymore.
I can see you looking at me. Why won't you open the door?
Its eyes were black. Not dark, black. Like two holes punched straight through its face. And its smile, too wide. Too many teeth.
Who are you talking to?
My wife, she couldn't hear it. Only I could.
Let me in, or I'll tell her what you did.
My blood turned to ice, because that voice, it knew.
Honey, you're shaking. What's wrong?
The thing outside laughed, a sound like nails on glass.
She deserves to know how her sister really died.
The doorknob started turning, on its own.
What the hell is that?
The lock clicked open.
Too late.
The door creaked inward, and that's when the screaming started.
What the hell was that?
She could see it now. The fear in her eyes told me she finally heard it too.
You shouldn't have run.
The voice didn't come from the hallway. It came from inside the house, behind us.
Oh, God.
We turned, and there it was, standing in our kitchen, dripping black sludge onto the tiles. Its grin stretched wider.
Miss me?
My wife screamed. I grabbed her arm and yanked her toward the back door, but the thing just laughed.
You can't outrun me, not after what you did.
The back door was locked. The windows too. The lights flickered. And then...
The basement. Now!
We bolted down the stairs. The thing didn't follow. Not yet. But we could hear it.
We'll find you.
The voice echoed from upstairs. Then the floorboards creaked. Heavy, wet footsteps. Coming closer.
What is that thing?
I didn't answer. Because I knew. It wasn't my brother. It was worse.
You left me to die.
The basement door rattled. The thing was right outside.
There's no way out.
That's when I saw it. The old crawl space behind the water heater. Just big enough to squeeze through.
I'm coming in.
The door burst open.
Where does this go?
I didn't answer, because I'd never seen this tunnel before. Our house didn't have a tunnel.
You can't hide forever.
The voice slithered through the darkness behind us. Closer now. Wet, gurgling breaths.
Oh God, it's in here with us.
My phone flashlight flickered. The walls weren't wood or concrete. They were flesh, pulsing.
You shouldn't have come down here.
A new voice, from ahead. The beam of light caught a figure standing at the end of the tunnel. Tall, thin, wearing my brother's face.
There's two of them?
The thing behind us laughed. The thing in front smiled. Same black eyes. Same too many teeth.
We've been waiting.
You shouldn't have buried us.
The walls started closing in. The flashlight died. In the dark, I finally remembered. The accident. The blood on my hands. The shallow grave I dug in these very woods.
What did you do?
The last thing I felt was their cold fingers closing around my throat. Not squeezing, just holding. Like brothers do.
Welcome home.
And then the tunnel swallowed us whole. I wasn't supposed to open the door. But when I heard my dead wife's voice whispering through the keyhole, I had to.
Sarah? That's impossible. You've been gone for years.
Let me in, baby. I've missed you so much.
The voice was hers, the way she said baby, exactly like she used to. But Sarah was buried 6 feet under. I saw the body.
This isn't real. You're not real.
Open the door and I'll prove it.
My hand trembled as I reached for the knob. The wood was ice cold. Too cold.
If you're really Sarah, tell me something only she would know.
On our wedding night, you whispered in my ear, I'll love you even after the stars burn out.
My blood turned to sludge. No one else knew that.
Sarah, how are you here?
I never left, you just stopped looking.
The door creaked open on its own. The hallway was empty, but the air smelled like her perfume.
Where are you?
Right behind you.
I spun around. Nothing. Then the lights flickered. And in the flash of darkness, I saw her. Pale, smiling.
Oh God.
You promised, remember? Even after the stars burn out.
The lights died. Her fingers brushed my neck.
No.
Shit, it's time to keep your promise.
The last thing I heard was her laugh. And then, silence.
Sarah, what did you do to me?
Nothing yet, but you're going to help me, baby.
The air grew thick. My skin prickled, like 1,000 spiders crawling underneath.
Help you with what?
You buried me, but you didn't bury them.
A new sound cut through the dark. Scratching. From inside the walls.
What the hell is that?
They've been waiting for you, just like I did.
The scratching turned to pounding. The walls trembled. Plaster cracked.
Who's in there?
The others, the ones who didn't get to say goodbye.
A hand punched through the wall. Bone thin. Gray. Rotting. Then another. And another.
No.
You shouldn't have opened the door, baby. Now they're all coming home.
The ceiling groaned. Something heavy dragged itself across the floor above me.
There's more?
So many more, and they're hungry.
The first corpse pulled itself free from the wall. Its jaw hung loose, teeth black and broken.
You left us in the dark.
The voice wasn't Sarah's. It was deeper, older, and it wasn't alone.
We waited so long.
Another shape peeled itself from the shadows. A woman. No eyes, just empty sockets, weeping black.
I don't know you. I didn't bury you.
But you lived here, and this house remembers.
The floorboard splintered. Hands clawed up from below. Dozens of them.
This isn't happening.
Oh, baby, it's just getting started.
The first corpse lunged.
Okay.
More hands grabbed my arms, my legs, pulling me down as the floor gave way. I was sinking into something wet, something alive.
Jesse, just let go.
The darkness swallowed me whole. Then, silence.
Wake up.
My eyes snapped open. I was standing in a hallway. My hallway. But wrong. The walls pulsed like flesh. The air smelled like copper and spoiled milk.
Where am I?
Home, but deep.
She stepped out from the shadows. Not Sarah. Someone else. Younger. Her mouth stitched shut with black thread.
You shouldn't have screamed. Now they all hear you.
A door creaked open down the hall. Then another. And a
Too late, baby. They're already here.
shapes shuffled forward. Twisted. Broken. All whispering the same word.
What do you want?
What you took from us.
The stitched mouth woman raised a rusted pair of scissors.
Time to give it back.
Wait, please.
Shy. This is how it always ends.
The first snip was painless. The thread fell away. My mouth opened, to scream, to beg, but no sound came out.
There you are, we've been waiting.
The shadows surged forward, swallowing the hallway, the figures, everything.